come into the catch, let the hands come up by unweighting. You'll be right at the height you want to be. Just think about that smooth flowing motion all the way through. Coxswains, if they're not the right height, make them look, okay? Because they think they are. Bill, you keep relaxing that left hand on there. Keep it nice and light on there, okay? Ready to catch in here. Now remember here, you got the good height, but make sure you unweight as you come into the stern end, just like we did before, okay? You keep them on the tabletop, and then the last 3 inches, you unweight and spin your inside hand, and it hooks into the water. Chris, you're going to keep working on bending, bend, that's it. Keep that bend. You want to be chest to thigh by half slide, Chris. As you're coming forward, you want to feel that your chest is pinned against that thigh earlier, so you don't take that little extra reach. Same with you, Johnny Swift. That was a good one there, John. You have a little tendency to go for a little more at the catch, John. Get it? By half slide. Okay, let her run and go with your bow forward. That was a good job, stern fours. Very good. Chris, did you have that tied in there? Looks better. Look at your blades now, right? Now, Jake, make sure you watch your spoon. Right there is where you get into trouble. That's a good one. Good man. Stay loose. That's perfect. That's what you got to do. Now, take a look what your hand's doing. Make sure it spins over and in. Arm, shoulder slide. That's good, Steph. Let's get the sequence out of bow together in this boat. Arms, body slide. Look at your handle heights. A little too high off, Scott. A little too high off. Take a look at your blade, Scott. Once you feather, that's better. Are you running a seat race? The back of the thumb should brush the front of your shirt there. So port side, it's your left hand, starboard at your right. Do not change it. If you get stuck in there, all it means is you weren't quick enough to spin it out. You'll get the next one. Do not...
You got a little bit of a flavor still.
Backness of the height. You don't unweight until the very last moment. You almost feel like you're just letting go of the handle, making the catch the last part of the recovery. So you don't want to overreach. You want to get all your bend at the waist to get your reach. Keeping the hands and shoulders loose. Okay, every 20 strokes, put in another 6, Coxswains, okay? Don't be afraid to have the guys look at their blades so they know where they are. The boat should be completely stable, and for most of you, it should feel more straight in and out. Just a little turn of the wrist gets the blade off the water 4 inches. About 1.25 inches inside will give you about 4 to 5 inches outside. So you want to spin, and as you spin, push away with keeping the draw on the outside hand. Very good. Smooth acceleration. Keeping the head up as you push. Smooth acceleration. Taking more time on your slide. Sean, make sure you come out with Patrick now on the slide. Pat, you keep looking up just like that. Good man. That's good. You're letting go of the handle and it's falling down into the water. Marcus, get that smooth around the finish turn, right around and out. Good. That's good, Jake. It's good off the water. Then you got to make sure, guys, we unweight the last couple inches.
Look, as you unweight, let it go, let you spin it. So you're locked.
So you want to use your leg just a little bit more, Chris. You don't have to worry about it. That's it right there. Your back's coming over fine. You almost want to feel as if you're keeping your head up. Just shoot your ass. That's it. Pushing straight ahead, feeling the fingertip. Aim for that. That's good, Chris, Bell. That's what I want. Just push the legs. The back will come over. Keep your head up, Tommy Kyler, right here. Hal, make sure you're using your right hand all the way through. Real good on the catch, Hal. You made some great strides, and I like that. Very good, Mac. That's what we want to do. We're going to be over and in, picking the bottom edge in there. Just cover the spoon all the way through. Scott, make sure you relax that right shoulder, big fella, at the finish, and let's stay down. Atta baby. Very good catch, Will Dawson. That's what we want. Very quick and accurate. Exactly what we want. A little lateral pressure, guys. Definitely getting that body pivot early. Chris Bell, you want to target more body pivot as you can. Jeff, your back body, Jeff, don't do it. If your back body, Chris, do what you're doing. A lot of flexibility, guys. Now, straight out. Once the boat's balanced, push straight ahead. What happens when you bend allows you to push down on your handle. Just push it straight ahead and out against your lock. All you want to do is guide the handle to the stern. Handles, guys. Okay, make sure you don't over grip with your right handle or left handle on the drive. Keep reinforcing, Robin. Quarter to three-quarter pressure. Start at quarter. Straight out. Don't let your hands unweight. See, Chris Bell, you unweighted them too early. Keep them straight ahead. And then unweighted the catch. You've got nice relaxed hands, I like it, but you unweight and it goes down and then you have to change the catch. That's why you're a little late sometimes. You want it to come from a high position. Balance, guys, is in the hands, all right? Keep spinning. Push the... Sharper on that catch at 5, right with 7's catch. Keep the blade covered all the way through. That's better. Aim for that spot on your chest. That was real good in there. Don't let it clip on the water. You feather. It's going down the port a little bit at the finish, so what happens there is starboard, you have to help the guys out. You got to push out a little bit more. That's better. ahead. Remember, straight out now, guys. Straight out. Concentrating on finishing together, but moving off the finish together. One click onto the feather, and then arms, body, slide. Ruben's got to be exactly with TJ, which he is. Party right with Ruben. Now in the arms away pause, keep the shoulders low, the collarbones low. To the point you think they're exaggerated, all right, guys? Very loose and relaxed. When you go to the arms away pause, Rob, make sure the shoulders stay low, guys, but you bend at the waist. Chris Bell, keep working on thinking about not putting weight on your seat at all on the drive. You have to suspend, and then on the recovery, just a little bit more pivot if you can. But I like what you're doing with your catch. Keep that up. Jake, as you come into the catch, keep thinking of them. That's the key thing you want to work on. Time we pause, relax the shoulders, okay? Keep them low and loose. Bill, you keep working on spinning that right hand and not stopping it, okay? Don't try to set the boat for him. Spin it, turn the right wrist, and push away. It's out of, baby, Bill. Don't let it drag out on you. That's good, Bill. Keep working on that skill, guys. Head up to the catch. Tom, don't take any more after you're there. Right there is good, Tommy, and then in. It's good compression, Tom Redmond. Good job. Loose shoulders, guys. Low shoulders on the pause now. As you slide forward, remember, if your hands are down, your blade's on the water, you've got to relax. The other side's got to level it out for you. Try to go back to that basic point of the hands the same height, just like you did when you were paused. Each guy does that, the boat's going to have a good chance of being stable for the next stroke. Aim for that spot. It's good, Jeff. Keep that outside hand finishing high. Hope, can you hear me? Go to the pivot pause when you're finished this. Pivot the same way. Remember, we're working on moving the bodies with Pat. Everyone's connected to Redmond by a string. So right here, you finish. Too much weight on the hands. Feather and then straight out. You don't need a lot of weight on the handle, just even weight. Keep it the same all the way on the recovery. Don't bend your shoulder weight onto the handle. You have to relax. Don't push down if your blade's on the water. That's better.
Let's get some, see if we can get some real good shots up here of guys from the side, okay?
Go ahead.
Here, this is good. Back.
Nice low shoulders on the pause, Sam. Keep the shoulders low. Catch and then push. Make sure you're securely locked. Relaxing the shoulders. About the push coming from the legs. Remember, the legs supply the power to the body. Okay? That's your engine here, the legs. relax the upper body. You want to feel when you push that your shoulders are low and your arms get strained and stretched as you push because you're so relaxed there. This is a good drill for some of you who are not just flexibility and try to work on bending. It'll help you get that hamstring going. Almost thinking, if you want to think about it, shooting your ass a little bit at 6, 4, you're good at 3, 2, maybe a little bit shooting your butt just in here, you're good at Val. First, you got to get right with your stroke team, you got to follow, really be in sync with him, John. Where you fall off sometimes, Johnny, is on your recovery slide. Make sure you're right with Bill. Relax the shoulders on the recovery, guys, nice and low. Slide. Keep the hands smoothly moving to the stern, right on the tabletop. Right on the tabletop. Securely lock the blade at the catch in Hope's boat. Make sure you're off the water so you can hook it. Sharply plane it, even though it's quarter pressure. You want a better lockup. A little bit early at 3 that time. Concentrate on your timing, guys. Head up at the catch, man.
Oh, this is good.
Catches. Make sure the main thing is to lock it. Give you something to push against, guys.
You getting close up with that, or is that far away?
No, it's good.
Pretty close?
It's all right, yeah.
Okay. Get some of this boat coming up.
For that spot on your chest each time, guys. And then once you feather, straight out with lateral pressure. Okay, that time the boat was a little bit to port, so that was better. Good. Key thing is the accuracy of your blade work. Good. Real good catch at 7. That's what we want. Good lock on. Head up. Just a little deep, but that was good, Hud. That was a good catch. Keep working that right wrist. Loose and flexible.
You tell me who you want close-ups of, okay?
Pat, make it one smooth motion. Don't try to put any more on. You've got good beginning. Just work that outside arm a little bit more. Just smoothly accelerate it to your body. Just a little bit deep at 5, a little lighter hands. You don't need as much violence. That's better. Stroke, you don't need to be as high off the water as you are. 4, keep holding on to that finish. High right hand.
Get flying forward on video here, right? Bottom. Blade first, then bottom.
Keep that outside wrist loosely hooked around the handle, guys. Don't grip it. recovery is just a free ride, okay? Sit tall, good pressure, good posture. All I'm looking at mainly is the motion of your seat towards the stern. It's got to go right with stroke, okay? Better on that catch, Justin. We still have to work on maybe that's a good job, good man. Your main thing is just, that's perfect. Just having enough height to be able to hook it. You got it. Mark, I don't want any feel with that right hand at all. I want all left hand. That's good. Mark, you don't have to think very much around the turn because you're very good there. All you got to think is turn the right fingers and push away. Let the thumb relax. That was a good one. It's a spinning motion at the finish, guys. It's not a snap and go. You have to turn and push. That was good. Try to feel when you feather, if you do it right with your fingers, you actually throw the handle onto the recovery. You just have to kind of hold it. If you accelerate and spin your fingers right, you just kind of throw it away from your body and it's right where you should be. It's good pull, good swing. No downward motion now, guys. Staying tall